Hello chicas, welcome to my channel, Spanglish Bisuteria. Here I have the finished ideas for the bargain bead box, February 2021. Here's the chandelier finding that was meant to be a pendant, but I'm just gonna be honest, I'm just not a necklace kind of girl. I'm all about earrings, and I did order a second chandelier to make the second one so that way I can have the pair. I did create this one with the drops at the end. I did hang a brulette in the middle, and I did create my own earring wire. You can see it from the side. This one does have a lot of movement. It's very boho, very flowy. I'm just glad I did get to purchase the second chandelier finding. These little drops and the shields that I wanted to purchase were already out of stock in the sister websites. So I'm just glad I was able to find this one. If not, this was going to be a lonely one pair earring set. Another thing I did want to mention, I did try to use the finely apatite beads. As you can see right there, this one is barely hanging on. They were very fine, very tiny. I did use 24 gauge wire, but I did decide to not use them. I did try making this earring 4 times, and I just gave up on it. Maybe the beads I received were made out of sugar. Even when I squeezed it between my fingers, they would crush and break apart. So nothing against bargain bead box. This is my honest opinion about these beads. Maybe if I use a thinner gauge wire in the future, I can use those apatite beads. But for now, this is what my intention or my attempt to use the beads. I did not use them. It's not focusing. So I just thought I'd let you know. Let's move on. So these are my other set of earrings. These shields were one of my favorite items from the box. They just turned out so beautiful. The other earrings I created were these with a lot of movement. This is the first time I finished the bead caps in the box. I usually never even use the half the bead caps, but this time I did. It gives a lot of, it makes the beads stand out with the bead caps. And I did connect these two findings just to have a larger, more movement kind of earring. I do like large statement earrings. I think I've said it more than once. The other set of earrings I created are these with the glass sleeves at the end. I did hang a little frosted rondelle in the middle. These also have a lot of movement. I love how the round beads and the leaves, the blue, match or do a very, very well combination. It's just the combination of both colors just go very well together. The other earrings I created were hoop earrings, boho hoop earrings. I did use some of the antique spacer, but I did use a lot of the ones that I received as freebies from the sister website when I make a purchase. I did wrap them around here just because I didn't want you guys to see the mess of a wire wrap. I'll show you the back so you can see. I wanted to hide all that mess of a wire so that way the blue on these beads could stand out more, and you can see the beauty in these earrings. The other pair I created were, to my surprise, I usually never use daggers or purchase them on my own. I usually just ignore them when I do receive them in a box. So this time around, I set a goal to create something with them, and these just turned out so beautiful. They're just elegant but funky at the same time. The brulette hanging from the middle. There's a lot of movement to them too. They just turned out so beautiful. I just never thought I would be able to use daggers. The other set of earrings that, to my surprise, turned out so beautiful were these. Like I mentioned again, I don't ever buy these daggers or spikes kind of beads. I'm not really into them, but I did want to create something with them. These turned out so beautiful. They're not a type of earrings I would have made, but these are definitely something different. I did use a square right plier to create these squares from smallest to largest and then descending again, just to make something different. And I did wire wrap the top of the spikes. I forgot the daggers or spikes. These turned out beautiful. For sure, these and these have to be my favorite, just because it did take a while for me to think outside of the box to use the daggers and these beads or these quartz, crackled quartz. Just I don't ever usually use these or purchase these beads. So I'm very proud that I did create something. The other last item that I did create, which wasn't the best, or to me wasn't as pretty, I did notice that this, if the bracelet is not made snug enough, it does come loose. So if you do a lot of movement, it does end up slipping out. So I don't think that's a positive on this toggle on clasp. But I did try to create another bracelet. I did make it little so that way it could go snug on the wrist, so it doesn't slip out. So I just did these little offset glass rondelles, offset beads, I believe that's the name, on these jump rings, larger jump rings, and connected it to the wire, or to the chain, I mean. It's something different, but it's a bracelet. At least it turned out kind of cute. Again, I hope you guys enjoy my ideas, and I hope you guys are as happy as I am for creating these, using these daggers that I usually would have never imagined I would create something. I hope you guys are staying safe, taking care of yourselves. I hope you enjoy. Talk to you soon.